What's going on, everyone? It is Mr. Blue Ocean FX himself, and I want to jump straight into one of my favorite pairs, the pound yen. And if you've been following me long enough or following our trade ideas, you know we've been looking for shorts to play out long term, and I believe we have an opportunity right now. Let's get straight into it. In our previous video, we spoke about on the weekly time frame that we had this big M pattern here. All right, giving us a double top at the 198.89 area. And then we had a support level, a strong support level at the 189.94 area, which kept holding and bouncing. Okay, let me show you that for those of you that may be visually impaired. Okay, we had a bounce here, a couple bounces. Okay, and then we finally were able to break through last week. Okay, let me just turn on the volume here. You can see last week had massive momentum. Okay, that's one thing I want to point out on the weekly. Let's go ahead and get rid of this and scale down into the lower time frames. On the daily time frame, you can see that we completely impulsed lower. We now retraced a nice pullback. Now, what that pullback is, as I always speak about, is to get the sell side liquidity. Okay, the people that had their stop losses sitting at these levels. Okay, right here got stopped out, and then they couldn't quite come all the way up, but I'm pretty sure they were able to stop some people out here that may have gotten too comfortable and left their stop loss there. Okay, so they were able to pull all of this liquidity. As you can see, usually retracements don't wave up, they impulse up. Okay, they do impulses like this. Okay, so to me this is a retracement leg. Okay, if you look on the daily, you got the big push, the lower low, pullback, looks like a new lower high. Okay, that's one thing I want to point out. And then scaling down to our H1 time frame, you can see it was waving up here or making higher highs and higher lows. And then we finally got a breakdown here, and then we have a retest of this level, which had triggered my entry point. Okay, I originally entered here, small position, and then once we got the close, I entered another position here, placing my stops right above these highs. Okay, now if what would invalidate the trade for me is if they're able to push above the 192.32 area, hold, and then continue up. So something like this, hold this level, then continue up, breaking the 192.98, where my stops are currently at 193.06. Okay, I want to release this video soon enough so that this trade does not leave you behind. As always, if you like this, make sure to boost it, share it with a fellow trader, and if you think the trade is invalid and you see a buy, feel free to share that idea as well. I'm open to seeing alternative ideas. And we'll catch you on the next one.